Hello, 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 my friends. Okay, so I'm going to cross my fingers that this all works great. This is my little setup. I am parked outside of a little convenience store, and I've got an overhead light. If you saw my setup, you'd be proud. It's nice and warm in here because it's freezing outside, and I can't even tell. Oh, it's 43 degrees. So cold. So we are going to be, Christopher's going to help me get this posted to the right places. So make sure that you jump on and you chat. If you happen to catch this and you're watching the replay, please say hi. So there will be a little link for you to ask permission for StreamYard to show your name to me. It's basically just, they just need permission to use Facebook to show your name. So hi babe. I'm not, all I see on my end, I'm seeing everybody say hi. All I see is Facebook user. So you either need to comment with your name or accept the invite. Am I fuzzy and jumpy? I do see a sheriff behind me. He just left. It's all good. We're in a small little town. Everybody kind of knows each other. Kind of. We've gotten to know some people. So I'm going to turn my heat down a little. It was freezing on my drive over here, and I needed a little bit of heat. So I know, isn't that funny, you guys? So hopefully, if it's fuzzy and jumpy on your end, make sure you go find my my origin. I'm in the VIP group. We're not on the page tonight. This is just a special thing that I'm offering to those of you here in the group. And I want to remind you to make sure if this is something that you guys enjoy and you, I can see, yes, Kimberly, I can see who you are. I don't see anybody. I see Marianne. Let me know who she is. But every comment on my end, you guys just says Facebook user. So if you tap on the video, you should see the title come up and there's a little permissions and it says StreamYard wants permission for you to use your name. So your Facebook name, just so that it's really for my sake, so that I can see who's commenting. I guess I could open my phone as well because I'm live on my computer. You're going to see the comings and goings of people. I'm at a gas station because I am at a quarter of a tank, and I'm going to leave the car on because the Wi-Fi is attached to the car. So, Basha, I see you. Yay. So I'm at a gas station in case our gas runs low because I need the car on. So we're getting creative here. Hopefully I'm not too fuzzy and it's not too bad. This is probably way better than it would be at our sleepy camper because the internet has just, you know what I think it is that, you know, with your data, even though it's like unlimited data, towards the end of your cycle, your payment cycle, your data goes into low power mode if you've used a certain amount. So that's probably what it is, I'm assuming, because the 9th is when our, what's the date? I don't even know the date. Yeah, the 9th is usually like our pay cycle. So I don't know. I'm seeing Basha, I see Patricia, I see Melissa. Hello, hello. Thank you, everybody. So I'm just going to start off by letting you guys know this is a free course that I am offering. I don't know how long we're going to do it for, as long as there's content, which I feel like there's always going to be content because I can there's so much to share. Like tonight, I realized as I was putting this together this week, I realized that there's so much information that I am going to break this up into over probably the course of February. We're going to work on defining your personal style. It's not just a one and done because this is a process. You're going to have homework tonight. And I want you guys to post in the group what you discover. So anyways, I can see whoever just said, can you see me? I can see you, but I just see you as Facebook user. So if you want, I mean, you can leave it as is. It's totally fine, but I'd love to know who you are. So comment with your name or, yes, Melanie, I can see you now. So if you allow whoever said, I think I did the stream thing. Nope, not yet. So click, there's in the title, there's a little permissions. It asks permission for them to use your Facebook name so that we can see. Okay, so we're going to jump in and start, you guys. But what I was saying is if you have, as we're going through, if you have anybody that you think would enjoy this, please invite them to our group here. We're really going to focus on style in general. We're going to talk trends. We're going to talk past trends, future trends, what's coming. And as I was putting this together and planning, I thought, you know what, I really need to, I feel like we're going to talk about some of the things that I feel like I've fallen into a rut of, probably being at home a lot, being a busy, like, work from home mom, just all the things. And I feel like I've slipped out of taking care of myself, and also being okay, to express my personal style, and that I can do it in a way that works on a day-to-day basis. And so that's really what we're going to talk about. So I want to really start with, we're going to talk, I have this quote up here, but we'll get to that, okay? Because we're going to talk about what personal style is. So hi, Michelle. Hello, hello. I know, Christopher, we had quite a few people that RSVP'd for this event. And I know I changed the night because last night we just couldn't get it to work. Yesterday, we were having such bad issues. So I'm glad that I did a little test run today and saw that this worked. Hopefully this is streaming. We are streaming this to YouTube as well, so that will capture the video, which means it will be recorded somewhere. Because here in the group, I can't share this out of the group because it's a private group, but we're streaming it to YouTube as well, so that people can rewatch this, even if they don't, maybe they want to join in. Hi, Nicole, how are you? Hi, Amber. Maybe they want to jump in and join our courses, and they want to rewatch this and go through some of the basics, okay? So first and foremost, we're going to do a little activity. Oh no, This Is Us is on at 9. Oh no, okay. Well, you can watch the replay here if you need to jump off and watch that, or just record it. So, because this is going to be real fun, I promise. I'm going to try to not be a squirrel. You guys know the deal. And I'm going to try not to look at too many of the comments. Whoever said, I guess you can't see me, I can see you, but I don't see who you are. I don't see your name. So that's, you need to give permission for me to see your name. So see, again, I squirreled. So I'm going to try to not look at the comments too much, so that I can move through this. And then I will come back to reply and respond to some of your questions. Okay. So hang on to good questions, and we'll do a Q&A at the end. If you have a great question, write it down and then ask me at the end, or I'll try to scroll back, okay? So first and foremost, I want to talk a little bit about why is it important to define your personal style? Okay, there's a couple of points and a couple of reasons why I think that this is really beneficial. It's one, you are going to save a little bit of money. Yes, Letha, I see you now. You're going to save money because you're going to know what you're actually going to wear. Instead of seeing something on somebody that you love and buying that, and maybe you find that you don't ever wear it. We can figure out how to help you to be able to wear it. I'm not saying that just because you see something on someone and love it doesn't mean that you can't wear it yourself. But when we define our personal style, by the end of this this lesson here, or this is going to be like lesson A, then we're going to have a B and maybe a C even that fall underneath defining your personal style. By the end of these 3 classes, I want you guys to have 3 words that you can repeat to yourself every day when you're getting dressed, or when you're shopping, or when you are thinking about putting outfits together. Maybe you're going to travel somewhere in hopefully the very near future here, right? And you're putting outfits together. These 3 defining pillars, your style pillars, okay? We're going to talk about your style pillars that define who you are. It's going to help you to know how to put an outfit together, how to shop, what fabrics, what patterns, what prints, what styles you're going to love, and so that you're going to wear them, okay? So that's one. We're going to learn how to express our personality. And when you're expressing your personality, in a way that is genuine and true to you, you are going to be confident. And I'm going to call out a couple of you in a good way. Like I'm going to use a couple of you as examples, because I've watched so many of you flourish as you have embraced your own personal style, and you have grown and changed. And I love it. So I'm going to use some of you as personal style. So expressing your personality and truly building confidence. So hello, Kennedy Blue. I love it. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to go all the way back to your childhood, okay? I want everybody to think about your childhood. And I'm not going to say everybody's childhood was the same and everybody's experience with your mom was the same. Maybe you had a stepmom. Maybe you didn't have a mother figure. Think of somebody in your life, maybe an aunt, a grandma, or somebody that maybe was formative in your childhood as you came into your own, as you began to embrace your self-expression and your personal style, okay? So I want to use an example. Actually, I might have to scroll through here and just this woman right here, okay? Gosh, I can't remember her first name. Is it Iris Apfel? So I love this picture because I actually used to have a graphic that had a quote from her about how there are no rules in fashion, because if there were, I'd just break them all. And when I look at this beautiful woman who is just so vibrant and vivacious, and she is so, she's empowered by her own personal style, maybe you look at her and you think, oh my gosh, I would never wear that. And that's okay. That's the beauty of discovering your personal style. She is her. She has probably 3 words, or maybe just 1 word that she thinks every morning when she puts an outfit together, when she gets dressed, when she's going to be in a photo shoot. She thinks intentionally about what she's putting on, in it being a way to express herself, in a way to make her feel confident, and in a way for people to know who she is and what she is all about, just by looking at her, right? I don't even need to put that quote that she said up here. You look at that picture and you see that. So I want to go back to our childhood, and I want to talk about how creative we as human beings by nature are creators. We are artistic creators. You might not feel like you're an artistic person, and maybe not in the sense that you are an artist and you paint or you draw or you know, anything like that. But we all are beings that need to have a creative outlet of some sort. And so I want you to think about what your creative outlet is for a minute, okay? Like it could be writing, it could be crafting, it could be doing adult coloring books, it could be reading, it could be, what is it? You don't see the picture of Iris? There's just a picture of Iris next to my face. You're not seeing that, Kimberly? I mean, maybe you need to turn your screen or something. I don't know. So, I always share a story when I do a lot of teaching to other Lululemon retailers. And so I love to do this here in this forum, but I go back to childhood, and oh gosh, you guys, why am I not? Christopher, if you're on, can you help me out here? Why am I not? There's a picture of Iris. Do you not, it says StreamYard is sharing my window. Can you see that, you guys? I wonder what was done wrong. How weird. That's really weird. I don't know why she just popped up. Anyways, well, that's who I was just talking about, because I can see her right here on my screen. So it's kind of a small picture. I'm sorry. But she, so anyways, okay. So I always start this story about, yes, I can make her bigger than me if I want, or I can make her smaller. So yeah, turn your phone landscape, because I'm landscape style right now. So, okay. So you guys, sorry, I'm getting distracted, but we're going to talk about childhood. So I always use the story about, a little girl, it's like a little 3 or 4 year old. Think about somebody in your life. I even have Atlas, and today Atlas helped me put his outfit together. I was thinking about this, and I let him help me put his outfit together. And guess what he picked? He picked his orange and blue Aztec leggings that are his mini-me leggings with Auntie Nicole Letson. He picked his cheetah tennis shoes. He picked a t-shirt that had a bright turquoise ice cream cone on it. And then he picked a sweater that said, Dad's my favorite superhero. And it was red with orange pants and turquoise in the shirt and cheetah shoes. And it was him. It was him. I loved doing the style day with the style challenge with Kenya when we got to do Kids Day, because Atlas truly put my outfit together. Like, he was very adamant about, no, Mom, this one. Like, I gave him a couple options, and I was trying to steer him towards some options, but he truly picked the pieces that he wanted on me, because for the piece. And at that age, maybe, it's not necessarily about what goes with what and fashion rules and all of that. It's, how does this make me feel? I want to wear an ice cream on my clothes today. I want to wear a shirt that talks about Dad being my superhero. I want to wear my favorite auntie's matching leggings today. So we're going to focus a lot on how our clothes make us feel. Okay. I'm not saying that we want our kids walking out the door looking crazy, but we, as children, the world is like this, and then society begins to put us in a box. So we start going into this little box, and somebody tells us there's all these rules to fashion. And that what Miss Apple tells us is that rules are meant to be broken, right? And I personally call them guidelines, because there's suggestions. Especially when we're going to dive in and talk about pattern mixing a little bit. And we know they're suggestions, because there are some rules that can be broken, but there are also guidelines that help us to make it work and look good together. Okay. There's this one story about a little girl who my niece, my sister sent her upstairs to go get dressed for the day. And she came bounding down the stairs, and she had on like bright leggings and a tutu over the top and a sweater that didn't match and crazy shoes. And she bounded down the stairs and was like ready to go out the door, as confident as can be. And my sister kind of paused. Yay, Nicole! She kind of paused and was like gonna go and tell her, well, this doesn't match, and you need to change this and this. And she's like, I had a moment of where I just sat and watched her, like, I was trying to tell her, you have stars on your pants and your top is hearts, and she paused and she said, Mom, but stars and hearts love me. She felt beautiful and confident, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. So anyways, I love it. And I want us to kind of go back. I'm not saying we're going to revert all the way back, but I want you to find that childlike confidence that you had at some point in your life. I also want you to think about, we're going to take a minute and think about your mom or your mother figure, whether it was a mom, grandma, auntie, whoever it was in your life. And it's funny because my own mom, as I was kind of doing this lesson and kind of thinking through these exercises, and I was thinking about my own mom, when I think about my mom in my childhood, she dressed completely for function. She was a mom of 9 kids, and I don't have any prominent times that she stood out that I remember my mom so beautiful and confident, and that like there's a specific outfit. Maybe when I look at like some of our family pictures where she got dressed up, she, that's a vague memory, but I actually will say that my Aunt Deanne was one of my biggest style icons as a young girl. And I have these very prominent memories of spending time with her. We were with my mom and her sisters all the time. So it was my mom, my Aunt Carol Joy, who's passed away, and my Aunt Deanne and Diane, and my Aunt Nancy. So the 5 of them, we all lived close to each other in Southern California, and we got together on a regular basis. And I feel like my Aunt Deanne and Diane were really formative in helping me discover my own personal style and encouraging me to find that style. And so I want you to think about something, maybe that one outfit, or maybe there's a picture of your mom where you just thought she was so beautiful, or your grandma, or your aunt, or whoever that person is in your life. And just, I want you to think about that for a little bit. And why is it that you love that picture? And if your mom is still here, I want you to reach out and talk to her about that. Maybe share that memory about that with her. And I bet you she's going to remember that outfit because she probably felt beautiful. If you as a child remember and acknowledge that she was so beautiful, it's because she felt beautiful. And I'm getting emotional. Gosh, you guys. So I want you to, and not that my mom never was that for me, but I love that my mom in her older years now has truly come into her style. And she is so bold and so confident in getting dressed now. She loves it. And I actually get calls from her on a regular basis or text messages asking if some things go together. Does this outfit work? Or if she's packing to go somewhere, she'll call me and make sure that all of her outfits look okay. Exactly, Nicole. Isn't it amazing? Like, isn't it that we're talking about clothes and style, but it truly is. It comes to the core for a lot of us of who we are, right? So anyways, so I will say, like, for now, when I see my mom, I feel like she truly has evolved, and she is more and more beautiful as I see her get dressed because she's confident, and she's confident in her own skin and what she's wearing. And honestly, she tells me that she spent, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a period of time where Christopher and I were traveling, and he had to fly early to, I think, Portland. And I drove by myself for 10 days, but my mom flew out and spent a week and a half with me as I drove from New York to, I think she flew home from Chicago. And we did all kinds of stops. We did pop-ups together. And I did lots of trainings like this. And so she got to listen to me teach and talk about style and pattern mixing and things like that to groups of women. And she told me, Julia, I learned so much from you. Like, I feel like I can like put my outfits together on my own and everything. So I know, right? Who would have thought we traveled? So anyways, so tonight we're going to focus on, I'm trying to get myself back on track here, ladies. I want to help you to find a definition and discover your personal style. So we're going to go back to, hopefully you guys can see this quote right here. Okay. Can you guys see that quote from Rachel Zoe? Style is a way to say who you are without having to say a word. Again, like, say that over and think about that. Think about that. And it's really interesting as I've gone through this, like planning this and thinking about specific words that define who you are, adjectives. I want you to think about 3 adjectives, and I hope you have pens and papers because I want you to write notes. You guys can't see that? I'm kind of playing around with things, hoping that pops up. You might need to be in landscape. Am I really? I love it. Bold, yes. Okay, throw out some words. I want you to write down your words. Okay, well, that's the quote I'm going to say to you. Style is a way. Rachel Zoe is a famous stylist. She has like styled everybody from, she now has her own fashion line, but she has styled every celebrity you can probably think of. And this is a famous quote from her. Nicole, I love it. My insides and outsides finally matched. That's beautiful. So style is a way to say who you are without having to speak. So right now, I want you to grab a pen and paper, and I want you to write down 3 words that describe yourself. And quiet, confident, bold. I love it, you guys. 3 words that describe you, and I want you to write those down as like your top words. We're going to use those as we go along today, okay? So what are the 3 adjectives? Colorful. I love it. You can share if you want. You don't have to. Here are some examples. So somebody can be creative, an introvert, and kind of quirky. So this is a couple of examples that I put together and found. Introvert, like I shared recently that I don't love to wear the color red, because for me sometimes I feel like I'm an introvert and I feel like it puts me out there too much. I know that it looks great on me, and I know when I find the right shade, it's gorgeous. But I shy away from it because I think by nature I'm an introvert and I don't necessarily want people to notice me. I'm not somebody that wants to walk in a room and have the whole room turn and see me. You know what I mean? Okay, so write down your words, keep that vibrant. I love it, you guys. I love, Nicole, you put quirky. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another quote by Diane von Furstenberg. If you don't know who she is, you guys, she is like the master behind the original wrap dress. She, in the 70s, I actually, I love it, Michelle, outgoing, traditional, persistent. It's awesome. So I actually, for Christmas, got a subscription to Masterclass, which is amazing. It is it's an app that gives you access to all of these worldwide professionals that teach their masterclass on what it is that they have excelled in life. Wolfgang Puck has one, Diane von Furstenberg, Anna Wintour, who is the editor of Vogue magazine. There's writers, there's bread makers, there's like people that have just excelled at their craft that that teach, like, you know, they might be like 10 courses long through their whole masterclass. And I actually listened to one of Diane von Furstenberg's, and she's known for her patterns and prints and for that dang gorgeous wrap dress that looks beautiful on every woman's body. So she says, style is something each of us already has. All we have to do is find it. So between discovering what it is we want to say without using words and finding what's already in us to be able to say. So we already all have our own style. You're drawn to certain things already. You are drawn to colors, to prints, to fabrics, to textures. But this hopefully will help you kind of put a definition to that and an understanding that will allow you to, that will empower you to make you feel beautiful and confident and bold in your choices. Whether the choice of the outfit is bold or not, it's bold for you to make the decision that is how you want to feel and that's what you want to wear. Okay, so those 2 quotes are going to kind of like guide our training here. And I'm really sorry if you guys can't see the visuals. This is going to be really rough because I have a bunch of visuals of different style types that we're going to look at. What I'll do is after this class is over, I'll post them into the event so you can see the pictures so that you can go in there and look at just to kind of get a visual idea, okay? So your personal style, basically, so basically my definition, oh, Kristen, yay, you can see it, okay, is, so taking those 2 things together, this is what I want you to write down. Personal style is the way you want to look, expressed by the things you put on your body. So If I restart the StreamYard, I have to end the whole broadcast. So we'll just, it looks like some people can see and some don't. I really don't know why. Maybe because my internet connection is not that great, but it makes me sad because I got all these great visuals, but it's okay. Maybe I'll go back and forth to this. Nope. If it doesn't, you guys, this is recorded in the group at least, and I'll figure out. There's probably some way we can hack in and download it. So, okay, so I want you to write that down, and that's basically what we're going to focus on tonight, okay? Personal style is the way you want to look expressed by the things you wear. So what do you want to look? How do you want to look? Yeah, Iris is like hanging in there for dear life. Come on, Iris. I don't know if Christopher's probably putting Atlas to sleep, and so is not aware that I'm having technical issues. Maybe if I stop the screen share and start it again. Hold on, friends. We're going to do this again. Let's see. Okay, so what I want you to write down is, okay, here we go. I stopped the screen share and I started again, so that might work. I want you to write down 3 adjectives that describe you. 3 adjectives that describe you, and then I want you to write this down. Personal style is the way you want to look expressed by the things you wear. So maybe you want to look bold and like trendy on in style. Maybe you're more reserved and you want to have like a classic chic look. Maybe you want to be a little more retro. So how do we get who we are? Uh-oh, sorry you guys, am I blurry? Are you struggling? Am I blurry for everybody? I'm going to text Christopher and tell him to jump in and check this out. Sorry, friends, hold on. Okay, so it's been blurry for Melanie. Sorry, you guys. How weird. It's perfectly clear for some of you. That's really sad. Okay, I apologize, you guys. Maybe I'll have to record this, but we're moving on Friday, so the next class will not be like this. So, okay, cool. So you just need to hear my voice really until we get to the graphics, and those I can post. If that, I'll talk through some of them, but you'll be able to go look and do that, and that applies to your homework anyways. So, so how do we get who we are to come out in our clothes? Okay, so this is how I want you guys to describe it, because if we put a definition to our personal style before we kind of think through and understand this, it might come across as like, I don't know, we might have the wrong words. So this is the formula. I want to look blank, so I buy blank. I want to look blank, so I buy blank. So I want to look chic, so I'm gonna buy clothes. And no, I'm just gonna put this out there. Nobody wants to look comfortable. We want our clothes, we want everything we wear to be comfortable. We want to feel comfortable, right? So take the word comfortable off of the table, because that's a given. And that's one of the things that I truly love about LuLaRoe is like, everything is comfortable, from the leggings to the jeans even, you know, it's comfortable. So we're going to take, nobody wants to look comfortable. Like that's not a compliment you want. Somebody walk, oh, you look so comfortable today. Like that basically is them saying you look sloppy and messy today, or you look real dressed down. So take that word off, because that's just a given. We want our clothes to be comfortable, but I want to look elegant. I want to look chic. I want to look put together. I want to look confident. I want to look classic. I want to look, how do you want to look and feel? So then you therefore will shop and buy what? Okay. Okay, and then I want to pause right now. Patricia, okay. Sassy for Kimberly, sophisticated, thin. I think that's on the docket for everybody, right? But yes, we want clothes that are going to enhance. We're going to do a whole class on body type and dressing for your body type for those specific things. Okay, glam is going to be kind of one of our like style categories, and I'm not going to give you a list of you fall in one of these 5. No, there is limitless amounts, and you're talking to a girl I'm truly a style chameleon. Today I wanted to wear this gorgeous Lizzie, show off my shoulders a little bit, put on some green eyeshadow, wear some fun pink earrings. But tomorrow I might want to be like a boho, like I feel a little bit edgy and like, rocker kind of right now. But tomorrow I might want to put on a flowy dress and be a boho girl, So that's one of my personal styles, is that I'm a chameleon, and that I like to really switch it up a little bit. Okay. I don't fit in just one category, and you can be the same too. You don't have to have one word and one category that you fall into. You can like span a bunch, and just know like that this is going to help to narrow in and help you focus on what are the types of things that you're drawn to. And you might be drawn to somebody else's style, and maybe it's because you admire their confidence because of their style. So I want you to take note of that. If there's somebody that you really like, I wish I could dress like her. Maybe it's not necessarily dressing like her. Maybe it's, I wish I could be confident like her. And so when you discover your personal style, you get to have that same kind of confidence. And maybe, because if you went and bought that exact same outfit that she's wearing, that you look at her and she feels beautiful and confident because it's her style, but you put it on and you don't feel that, it's not the clothes necessarily. It is what you're exuding. So let's figure out and find what your style is. Okay. So, I want you to look down at what you're wearing. I mean, you might be hanging out at home on the couch or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Your personal style can be infused into every aspect, from your pajamas to your underdressings to your workout clothes. Your personal style can fit in all of those categories. It doesn't just apply to the outfit that you put on to go to work every day. Okay. What you're wearing today define who you are? Are you dressed for simply comfort? Are you dressed like one of the things that I hear all the time is, well, I'm a mom, so I need it to be functional. You can be comfortable in so many things. You don't need to just have sweats and a t-shirt on to be a mom. And I feel like that's where that's kind of maybe where my mom was, is she didn't know she didn't know these things that I'm expressing and explaining to you. She just dressed for function and to like get through the day. Right. Warmth. Okay. As long as you acknowledge it's not necessarily style, it's warmth. But within that, do you like the sweats you have on? Do you like the leggings that you have on? Are those things that when you look at, they spark joy? We're going to have a little Marie Kondo. They spark excitement, right? Ooh, a Jackson Piper. I love it. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Even your dressed down clothes can still define your personal style. Jacks are warm. They sure are. They sure are. Okay. Okay, so we're going to move on to really quickly Hold on, I got lots of notes, friends. Lots of notes. Okay, hold on. Let me find my note, where we're going next. And I gotta keep my computer. I didn't have it plugged in, so I was only at 60% on my computer, but we're good. We're good. We're not running out of juice. Too bad. So, another thing that I want to really us to really think about right now, and going back to that little girl and that child. Yes, exactly, Miriam. Exactly. So we can, in essence, kind of go through. Yes, Jackson Liv, our perfect combo. That's great. Ooh, with the Lucille Melanie. Ooh, you're nice and cozy. But yes, we're gonna define your personal style, and then we're gonna talk about dressing for your body type. And again, like, that just is another level of confidence, because when you look in the mirror and it's going to help you know when you're like maybe trying things on in a store, or if that ever happens again in life, what things to maybe avoid and what styles to go towards that are going to feel good on your body. So, that's amazing. I love it, Amber. I love it. Okay, so talking about remembering that personal style, this is something that's fun. It's actually fun and easy. And I want you to keep repeating those words, fun and easy. When we help you figure out and define that personal style, you're going to find that getting dressed is fun and easy, instead of like, oh, I don't know what to wear. I have nothing to wear, or like, I don't know if this looks good on me. Does this go? Does this work? Okay. Okay, I'm trying to find, I have notes scratched everywhere. Okay. Okay, we're going back to, I talked about style is the way you want to look expressed by the things that you wear, okay? How do you get who you are to come out in your clothing? And just remember, I want to look blank, so I buy blank. So this is an example. Like, somebody, I was reading through a couple of things, and one woman, these are the words that she defined her personal style as: mom-friendly, comfy, relaxed, dresses, and fun socks. That is not necessarily personal style. She maybe wants to look relaxed, so she buys dresses that are comfy and she buys cute socks, right? But you don't necessarily want to look mom friendly, right? Like, this person is thinking about function over that personal style. And I'm not saying that we should throw function out the window at all, because again, comfort is right up there as an important quality for an item, but it doesn't define the style of the item. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Keep those type of adjective and descriptive words out. Okay. Okay. So, one of the biggest mistakes that we make is thinking that style is completely different than our lifestyle. So maybe you think, oh, this is my style, but it doesn't fit my lifestyle. So we're going to kind of like play around with that thought. Maybe you are really drawn. Maybe you're really drawn to that, like, so. Oh, you can see the new graphic. You can see Diane. Yay! Let's see if we can. Okay. I don't know if we'll be able to see that one, but I might have to do that full screen. If I do it full screen, do you guys see it? Yay! The Diane code is up. Let me know if you see that graphic that I just put up. So our style doesn't need to be completely, or just because our lifestyle is one way doesn't mean that our style needs to, the definition of our style doesn't fit. She was fashionably late. She sure was. I love it. So what I'm saying here is, like, sometimes you may have a piece that you absolutely love, or maybe you don't let yourself buy a couple of the pieces that you do love because you think that they don't fit in your life. But then there's times that roll around, like a perfect time, that you need to be able to wear something that expresses yourself, and you don't have anything to wear. Like maybe you're going to go on a date night, or you have a girls' night out in some alter universe, because nobody's doing that anymore, sadly. Hopefully soon. But you don't feel like you have anything to wear because you haven't really taken the time and effort to add and incorporate things that define and express yourself into your wardrobe. So when I'm thinking about this, I want to use Amber as an example, because I've watched Amber evolve so much in her style as I've known her. And I love that you are, you're a busy at-home mom. You've got 4 kids. That are home with you. You have your own little business, and I love that you still take pride and effort in getting dressed for the day. And maybe it doesn't happen every day, but I love when you share your pictures that you can put on a Gwen blazer, or you can put on a Chloe, and maybe you're not really going anywhere, but you put that on at home. It's comfortable, and it makes you feel beautiful. It makes you feel put together. It makes you feel important, and it celebrates who you are. Right. I know. I love it. Nicole, how long did it take Nikki to try a Nikki? I love it. And so, Amber, I feel like you're the perfect example of that. Maybe like a long sweater Sarah isn't the go-to for the mom that's not really going anywhere, right? You're staying at home with the kids, or you're just going to run errands here or there, or a Gwen with an Amber, or, whatever it is. But you've allowed yourself to collect pieces into your closet that are giving you that boost of confidence. They're making you feel beautiful, confident, and accomplished. In essence, it kind of motivates you. And it's like, it's tricky, because it's like, you don't necessarily want to get up every day and Kimberly put on a Cassie skirt, because I know you got 100 of them, right? But spice it up, maybe every once in a while. Throw that on and allow yourself to feel beautiful. I hadn't put a pair of heels on in I don't know how long. And one day I just said, dang it, I'm going to do it. And I was like, oh, I forgot how good my calves look in a pair of heels. I haven't worn heels for so long because I had nowhere to go to wear heels. And I put them on for a picture, and I didn't take them off for a couple hours because I loved how they made me feel. So, again, it's like reminding ourselves of those little things. Like, I loved that. That was for me and nobody else. And maybe they're not super comfortable, but oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm not sure who even commented that, but I appreciate that. So that means that, like, when we reserve our personal style to times that everything is just right, spice up your life. I love it. So you reserve to express your personal style for just the times that you're going to be out and about and seen by other people. Then the biggest chunks of our life go by without us being able to express who we are. Oh, Brandy, I love you. So I want you to think about that, you guys. So how can you use the clothes that you have in your closet that you, I love it. And Nicole, I'm right there with you too. Like, I'm giving myself a pep talk right now too, because I have a small closet in my camper full of beautiful clothes that I need to get out of the rut of just wearing the same thing over and over. And I need to dress for myself. And I feel like when I do that for myself, when I told Christopher, and my Aunt Deanne says this same thing all the time: wake up, get dressed, and show up. Wake up. When you wake up, or like, get up, get dressed, and show up. That's her quote. Get up, get dressed, and show up. And she gets up every morning, gets herself together, and she goes into an office that's empty. Nobody works at the LuLaRoe home office right now. It's shut down until July, maybe until next January. They have no idea, but nobody's allowed to go in there without face masks, and they have to be like, it's not open for business. But she needs to go somewhere every day and get herself ready so that she can feel accomplished and motivated and get the things done that she needs to do. And I always admire her for that. So I know, and I was just telling Christopher, I know that even though like we're not going anywhere, like when I wake up and I put on an outfit, not just I'm going to throw on a t-shirt and some joggers, right? When I put on an outfit that I think about, I don't have to think about it long and hard, because I feel like I've curated my closet, and my closet's full of things that I love to wear. I know, because it'll shift the way that you feel. Really, it's about how we feel. Remember how that little girl we talked about in the beginning, she felt so confident and beautiful. And like, if we could all just bottle that up and remind ourselves of that confidence and beauty, right? So the reason why it's really important for us to make sure that the things that we're wearing, even if they are going to be comfy and cozy clothes, make sure it still has the essence of your personal style as we get into defining this, so that life isn't passing you by and you don't get to express, right? Awesome. Good for you. You dress according to your mood, for sure. That is dressing for your feelings. Dressing how you want to feel, how you want to look, all the things. So, and style becomes really fun, you guys, when you have discovered your personal style. I want to talk about both Nicole and also, right, we're treating our clothes like fine china, and we're not using them. They're sad, you guys. It's kind of like, I'm going to use the analogy of Toy Story. The toys that just get forgotten about. They're like, oh, I want somebody to play with me. I want to be put on today. I want to help Amber feel beautiful. I want to help Lisa feel beautiful. You know, I want to serve my purpose. So let's think about that. Today is the day. Today is the day. I love it, Amber. Yes. I love it. So I want to talk about Veronica as well, you guys. I don't know if Veronica's on here, but I know she had RSVP'd. But she is another one. If you've ever and she posts in our group, and she's so beautiful, and so she's just a queen, right? Whenever I see her, she's like a goddess. She lives like rurally, like she lives in this beautiful place, and she works outside in her gardens, but she still puts a dress on, you guys. She still rocks like these beautiful outfits that I need to learn from her. I need to learn to get myself ready every day like that. I hear you, Aunt Kimberly, right? And if you talk to Veronica, she'll share with you that before she discovered LuLaRoe and learning how to dress and express her personal style, she said her daughter was going to turn her into the one of those, like, what is the show, the Fashion Police show, where they like if you have terrible style, they turn you in and they do a makeover on you. I can't remember the name of the show, but she talked about that. Anyways, and she's evolved, and now I feel like she's like one of our like goddesses. The same with Kenya. She said, I love it. Exactly. What not to wear, exactly, what not to wear. And Kenya said her closet used to be mostly black and gray, she was saying. And I loved how vibrant and confident she is to pattern mix and to try different ways to style certain things, you know, and trying different sizes and all that kind of stuff. So she's another one that I personally learn a ton from her. So reminder, let's not wait around for the perfect moment to wear something or to have something that makes us happy in our closet just because we need a perfect moment for that. So just keep that in mind, right? Remember that, like, we make those moments. We get to choose. Okay, so let's figure out how we want to look, and then apply this to every part of our wardrobe. Okay, remember, it's not just our work wardrobe. There you go, noir and blanc, black, white, and charcoal. There you go. So let's figure out how we want to look. We're going to take those adjectives, and I'm going to show you guys some graphics, and I want you to kind of think about, you're going to figure out what your style, your pillars are, okay? Your style pillars, or like your guideposts, okay? So this is like, the last thing, you're Miss Black and Brown, I love it. The last thing I want to do is put you in a box, okay? So if anything, I want us to be knocking down walls. So you're knocking down and you're coming out of that box. I love it. Incorporate Lura Elegant. Who doesn't need a little bling in their life, right? I love it. So I want you to think about these style pillars. Your style pillars are going to be almost like a mantra. When you are putting an outfit together, you repeat these words in your head as you're putting an outfit together. And if what you're wearing or what you're putting together doesn't feel that, switch things up. Keep going until it truly feels like how you want to feel is being expressed by your outfit. Okay. And I want this to apply to every part of your wardrobe. Does it apply to your bras? Does it apply to your outfits for mom's night out, for your wardrobe, or for your work outfit, your workout outfit, like all facets of your closet? Oh, girl, Elegant Jill's all the way. Put it with a sweater, dress it down a little bit if you need to. Define your style. I feel like oftentimes you guys could probably pick my style out of a hat, because I feel like I oftentimes describe when I'm showing an outfit together, and I describe what accessories and how I would wear that. I'm describing my personal style. Exactly. Don't let anybody dull that sparkle, right? Okay, so what I want you to do is write this down. Nicole. Well, I want you to take a good hard look at some of your underwear. I mean, we have some comfy underwear for sure, and maybe you reserve those for those real comfy days that you're just really nobody's going to see you. But there's nothing better than putting on a nice, pretty bra or cami or something and just feeling good. Okay, so I want you to write this sentence down. You got your adjectives. Hold on. Hold on. Where are my notes? So your adjectives. So your three adjectives are the three things that you feel are the things that describe you, or that other people would know about you. Or Amanda, I see you. Yay. Yes, you might need to discover a little ruby ribbon. I just found out that Michelle Smith, who's here in our group, also just started selling ruby ribbons. So that's somebody that can help you out. But then along with the three adjectives, I also want you to write down 2 of your favorite physical features about yourself. Like it might be you love your arms, or you love your legs, or you love your décolleté, which is your collarbone right here. You might love your smile. You might love your breasts or your cleavage. You might love your waistline. What are two? I love your everyday elegant. It's so good. So 3 adjectives that describe you, 2 of your physical features, and we're going to use that to kind of define, like when you're putting an outfit together, if you're going to maybe use that, or when you're looking at certain styles to add to your wardrobe or not. Eyes, there you go. So maybe you want to focus on colors that are going to bring your eyes out, or a neckline that brings the eye up to your face. Kimberly, you're funny. So think about those things that like are going to enhance, like your hair. Do you love your hair? Your smile under a mask. I know, you guys. Oh man, I just did see one of those clear masks that goes on like glasses, and it hooks on your ears, and it's clear, and it just covers here so you can see everything, and it's fog proof. It doesn't fog. Amazing. So write those things down and have those. And then also, so this is all part of your homework, okay? Your 3 adjectives, your 2 personal physical features, and keep those things written down somewhere and in mind. And then I want you to do a little research. You can even go Google this between now and next week. And I want you guys throughout this week, I want you to post in our group to share about these things, okay? I want you to post your adjectives and your favorite physical features, and I want you to post who your style icon is. And this can take a little while. You might love a whole bunch of different people. It could be past, present, like it could be a current celebrity. It could be a friend. It could be a mom. It doesn't have to be a celebrity. So your 3 adjectives, your 2 physical features. Kimberly, I think yours is legs. You love to show off those gorgeous legs of yours, which is awesome. Like, so grab for a skirt that's going to show that off, right? Or a dress. That's why you love Cassie's and Julia's, because it shows off your beautiful legs. And then who is your style icon? And this might take a little bit more time, because I want you to like hone in, maybe do a Pinterest board for yourself or something and look up style icons, and then kind of narrow it down. Who is it that like you just, whenever you see their style, you're just drawn to it? I mean, it could be somebody as iconic as Marilyn Monroe or Jackie Kennedy or Audrey Hepburn, or it could be, like I said, your aunt or your grandma or your best friend. It's somebody, Kimberly, no, you've got gorgeous, gorgeous legs, all sunny and tan when you get to go to Hawaii, right? So the adjectives are just 3 words that you feel like describe you. Like an example, like I'm a creative. I am creative. I'm an introvert. And then I'm trying to think of another word, like I don't know, expressive. Like it's funny because I feel like my introvert nature makes me not want to like stand out in a crowd, but I also love boldness. I love to put on a bold outfit it's more quirky. Like maybe I don't love to like have a crazy, bold, bright color necessarily, but I love to, I don't know, quirky might be a good word for me. So, okay, so the last part of our homework, you guys, and this is actually going to be using words that are style types, personal style types in the fashion industry. And are we still on Diane von Furstenberg? We haven't gone beyond that, right? Because I want you to answer this question. I want to look blank, blank, and blank. Okay. So for me, it's a little bit tricky because first and foremost is bohemian. Like that is definitely a part of my style. But then I also love the like casual chic look of like, oh good, it's the style categories. Okay, good. I'll do the screen and you guys can kind of look at that a little bit closer and see. This is like just, I'm gonna skim over options. So these would be the kinds of words that you're gonna use for this is your fourth part of your homework. So, and these are going to be your style pillars. There you go, sassy, classy, and not trashy. Let's find what's, I want you to use a different word, sassy, classy, and sexy. Sexy is not trashy. So sassy, classy, and sexy. I feel like that's your, and sexy doesn't mean like you're gonna put like your boobs in somebody's face, right? Sexy can still be classy. You can definitely like we'll get there, okay? So these are gonna be your style pillars. Yep, edgy, dramatic can definitely be, that is your, that would be one of your style pillars, okay? So I see here, I'm gonna put this full screen and you won't see my face, but classic, these are just some visual images to kind of help you understand what these words mean. Classic, elegant, natural, dramatic, feminine. I would say the natural is a little bit more boho, feminine, sexy, creative, classic. Here's some more: glam, boho, casual chic, edgy, preppy, minimalist, romantic. Do you love like soft, flowy things? You are a sassy prude. Well, sexy does not mean sex, okay? Just telling you. Find a word that fits better for you. So bohemian, rock, like a rocker style, vintage, sexy, casual, casual chic, preppy, sophisticated. So these are all, sorry, I couldn't get these to go very big. I'm just going to read these out, but I'll post all of these images here in the event so you can see it, okay? Dramatic, classic, alluring, romantic, natural, artistic. I think that's it. I've got a whole bunch of these to post. I have like literally pages and pages. I only put a couple for this. So, so those are the words I want you to kind of use. I'm going to read out a couple more that I put together. So, so remember, you're answering, I want to look edgy, minimalist, and bold. That would be an example. I want to look bohemian and feminine and relaxed. I want to look, let's see, eclectic. I want to look like a fashionista. I want to look on trend. I want to look retro. I want to look like like your style is vintage. I want to look chic and classic. I want to look gammon. Is a term that's kind of more like a little bit more androgynous, or like I don't like the word tomboy, but it has that like that unisex feel to it. Like I went through a phase, I remember in high school, when it was like the hip thing to wear like a polo, and like in the Gap section sometimes you shopped in the men's section and wore like the polo shirts. There you go. You want to look like you? Okay, let's define it. That's why we need the adjectives and your features that you love about yourself, because that's going to guide your pillars. So that's going to guide your pillars. So we're going into more like, I want to look. Keep the focus on how do you want to look? Because when you look a certain way, then you're going to feel a certain way. You want to look what? If you want to look chic, you want to feel chic. If you want to look like bohemian, boho chic, I want to feel that way. I want to feel that sense of confidence, right? So sporty is another one that falls into play. You guys, there are so many words. Let me see if I can find. I have another little sheet that I screenshot that I'm going to read a bunch out to you. These are other words: elegant, unique, effortless, feminine, elevated, quirky, sultry, sporty, cool, edgy, downtown, elegant, sophisticated, understated, minimalistic, boho, ladylike, approachable, simple, modern, colorful, polished. I want to look statement making. Do you want to like walk into a room and have people look at you and know exactly like you're making a statement? I love it. You totally are picking your Spice Girl. There you go, Kimberly. I love it. Badassy. There you go. I'm going to say it. So this is just straightforward, timeless. You want to look like a street style, kind of dressed down. There are so many different words. It's like I don't want to put anybody in a box, like I said, and I don't want you to feel like I don't want this to stress you out, but I really want you to think about how you want to feel, and how you want to look. When you look in the mirror, you want to look like this is what you're saying, and this is what your personal style is. Okay. Let's see. I have preppy, tomboy, bohemian, ladylike. Ladylike is what I would kind of say is more like a romantic or that like feminine style. Eclectic, casual, edgy. So, and the gamine would be more like, think about Audrey Hepburn. Some of her style, sometimes she was like all black, her little pencil or cigarette pants and like boat neck sweaters and things like that. So that's that style. And that could be one of your style icons. Okay, it sure does. You know why? Because I feel like maybe sexy has a word that means that you're doing that just for somebody else. But badassy means I'm doing this for myself, right? I want to look beautiful for myself. And that's what it's all about. Okay. Okay, I got 18% left and we're almost done, ladies. So you got a lot of homework to do. I'm looking through to make sure I got all my points. Sorry, I was a little bit kind of not all. I feel like I tried to stay. I wasn't too squirrely, right? I love this. This was another quote. When you shop with comfort as your number one qualifier, you get a wardrobe that just looks comfortable. But when you shop with your style pillars in mind, you're going to get we know the girl's comfortable, right? But I hope that that's also a qualifier if you shop anywhere else, that it's comfortable. Okay, it's comfortable. We know that that's going to be a given, but are you only just shopping with that in mind, or are you shopping with what your personal style is? So, let's see. We don't need to talk about that necessarily. Okay, so I wrote down even more. Yeah, I gave you a ton of style pillar ideas. You can, I want you to think through those things, your adjectives, your 3 adjectives. I want you to share those, your 2 favorite physical features about yourself. Because the thing about that is that's going to help. What do you want to show off? What do you feel? And that's because that's going to make you feel confident. If that's your favorite part about yourself, show that off, ladies. Who is your style icon? And also, what are the 3 words that you want to look what? I want to look blank, blank, and blank. Yay! Yay! Be inspired and think about that. And then again, like, I want you to maybe while you're looking through style icons, think about why it is that some of those things you're drawn to. Is it because you can see the confidence in the person's face, or you can feel that from them? Or do you truly like it? Is it about the outfit, or is it about the person's like aura, what they're giving off when they're wearing that outfit? Yay! Feel inspired, you guys. I'm gonna get up, dress up, and show up, because that's just what I need in my life right now. So I have got to do some Marie Kondo downsizing tomorrow because we move on Friday, and again we have too much stuff. So we're going to be downsizing a little bit more. You're not posting a picture of your outfit tomorrow. You better. Yay! Shower and dress up. I'll be expecting a picture of Nicole and Amber and everybody else. You guys, I want to see everybody. Kimberly, you better post a picture. Get on one of those gorgeous Cassie skirts and show off your legs. I love it. I love it, you guys. It's great. I'll be doing the same for myself because I inspired myself today. And I'm going to do this homework too because I feel like I know that I'm definitely a style chameleon, and I like to try out different looks. I see something on somebody, and there's definitely times when I put it on and I'm like, nope, this is not my style. But also I want you to think about, we'll get into patterns and prints and color at some point too. Yay, I love it. Bring it tomorrow, yes. I love it. Yes, I will post homework summary. I love you. Yes, I love it. Okay, well, you can change out of your photo op moment just as long as you feel beautiful. I want you to feel beautiful in the moment when you post a picture of yourself. So yeah, I definitely go for different, and I think for sure my personal style is a chameleon. It really is, because you guys know my heart and soul is a boho, like bohemian chic. I love that flowy oversized. And I know Jan messaged me that she was really sad. It's Doris's 92nd birthday today. And so she messaged me saying she was really sad. She was missing this, but she wants to watch it back. And Jan is might be one of my style icons, you guys. I love that when I remember the very first time Jan messaged me, and that's okay. That's the definition of who you are. If you feel comfortable switching it up, go for it. But I remember the very first time she messaged me, and she had some maxi skirts that she sent me pictures of and asked me if I could. I think she had watched me when I was talking about pattern mixing or something, and when she was first introduced to me. And so she messaged and she said, hey, I have these maxi skirts. Could you help me pair perfect tees to match them? And so I took those pictures and I snapped pictures of ones that I had on my rack and put them together. And she was so excited. And I was like, I did some really safe ones because I didn't know Jan yet. I didn't know about Jan Glam Whams, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, there'll be some Zooms. Don't worry. We'll have some Zooms. Don't worry. And I loved that she, I said, okay, here's a couple of options. And then I really love how these patterns look together. And she went for it. She was like, oh my gosh, I love that. Yes, I want those. I like the bolder, the better. And so I fell in love with Jan right then and there, just because I was nervous to send her that as an option. Because my eye saw I think it was like one of those pattern mixes that was scale. They were the same shape, but in a larger scale and a smaller scale with the same colors. And she loved it, and it made me so happy. So anyways, Jan Glam Wham was born. That was when we lived in Portland, you guys, and it was so much fun. I loved doing that for her. And I still, to this day, I love when I get a message from Jan. She just makes me, I love when I hear from all of you guys. Also, if you missed it, Kimberly, I don't know if you saw, you got Galantined. So if you remember our Secret Santa fun, we are doing Galentine's this month. And the link, everything in the link, you guys, is between $15 and $20. So go check it out and drop the picture of the piece that you want and you have your eye on, because the ball has started to roll. We've had about 4 or 5 ladies that have been Galantined already. And Atlas and I might be making some extra little goodie gifts to go into those packages. For those of you that get Galantined, and also that you our gallantining. So the threesome, in the words of Lene. You guys, if you missed out on the chance to ever be on one of my mom's lives, she would always call a 3-piece outfit a threesome. I finally said, Mom, we can't use that term anymore. Oh man, cute Lene, you guys. Isn't she darling? Okay, I'm gonna jump off because I'm at 10% now and it might die. But thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I am so excited to go on this journey with all of you guys as you kind of figure out and discover your personal style. I hope that I didn't overwhelm you. I know it can be hard and you might be an indecisive person, and that could be one of your adjectives. That might be part of your style, and it's okay to say, hey, maybe I'm a chameleon. Maybe I'm on two opposite ends of the spectrum. Maybe I really like a sleek, clean, classic look, but then I also really love to look a little bit like casual chic and dressed down. Like I love an Amber with a Gwen. That's like casual dressed down, right? So it's okay. And then sometimes I really like to, I want to like dress to the nines and do something like elegant or fancy, right? So I don't want you to overthink this. If anything, and if you struggle, maybe find a couple people in your life that you're really close to, and ask for their help. What are 3 words you would use to describe me? What do you think is my best features? I mean, I want this to come from you because the confidence needs to come from you. But sometimes if you're in a situation or you're in a place in your mind where you're too much in your head, I want you to think about asking some of those people that are really close to you, because they might be able to help you find the definitions. But when it comes to your actual style pillars, that is you. That is what you want to feel. So maybe have somebody, if you need help defining your adjectives and a little bit about yourself. But really, when it comes to like, how do you want to, like in your clothes, what do you want to feel like? Do you want to feel chic? Do you want to feel confident? Do you want to feel, Nicole, I know it. And I've done a similar training with a lot of my team about this. Not necessarily about style, but defining their personal brand for themselves, for their business. And some people just have they have such a hard time. They don't think that they're unique and special, or they don't think that there's anything interesting about them. And sometimes it takes other people outside of our own head that tell us, oh, yeah, I know the first thing about Amber is that she loves coffee. One of the first things, and that she's a great mom. Like, sometimes you just need that outside voice to help you, like I did a post recently. What's the one thing anybody that knows you would say about you? I love it, Kimberly. You know the angle. Right, Nicole? I know, because I've been there before too. So if you need help, reach out to somebody that knows you well. And just pose the question, what are 3 words that would describe me, right? What are 3 words that would describe me? Because we are all, you guys, do you realize that you actually, my cousin Jill, the Jill skirt, she is amazing. She was the valedictorian of her college. She graduated in an economics major. She used to work at a bank like crazy. So brilliant, so smart. And I love whenever she speaks. She's very introvert and very quiet. It's funny because you see her and Kenny, her husband is Kenny, and all of like Amelia and Nicole and Jordan and Deanne, they're just fun and loud and they love to dance. So there's events always end with a dance party, and then Jill will be in the corner, just like she'll find one person to hang out with and talk to, and that's just Jill. That's who she is. And actually, that's very definitive of her style as well. Like when I think about her, she's an introvert, and her sense of style is very unique, but also very like, I want to say subtle. Like she's not going to wear anything crazy and loud and bold. She's very subtle. So one of she said it is scientifically proven that you are one in like 300 trillion. The chances of any other person being just like you are like 1 in 300 trillion, you guys. You are one. There's nobody like you. You are unique. You are beautiful. You are you. And that's why I can't tell you what your personal style is. I can help you and guide you, but you need to discover that within yourself by the way that you want to feel about yourself, and that the way that you want other people to feel about you. I'm not talking about like necessarily seeing you, but how do you want to make others feel? How do you want to feel about yourself? And how do you want them to feel about you? So I can definitely share pictures. I will for sure. So I probably could do a post just like this of all the different styles with my own family, like all the women in my family. Jill to me would be she would be more this classic or the elegant style, like very she's got a little bit of creative to her, but oh man, I know, Nicole, I know. Okay, I'll see if I can like put together a graphic. That would be really fun. I'll have to go and search and find some pictures of those gorgeous ladies. I'm sure there's plenty of them in the archives, but so this is like a course on ourselves, you guys. Discovering your personal style is discovering you, and praising and honoring the goddess that you are, like that that person that needs to shine, that needs to be shown and seen. The world needs that person, Nicole. The world needs you. So oh, awesome. That makes me so happy. Yes, that is what this is about, you guys. So thank you so much, you guys. Whew, I'm getting myself all emotional here because, like, go girls, you're beautiful and you're amazing and you're gorgeous women. And I'm so excited to watch you guys evolve. And like I said, I've seen so many of you evolve, and I love that I've learned your personal style. Yes, Nicole, absolutely. And I love that I know when I see a Nicole Lutz in print. Like, I know, I love that you have become bold. I love that your insides and outsides match now. That is the best comment I've ever heard. And that's what I want for every single one of you guys, that your insides and your outsides match. There we go. That is going to be the definition of our defining your personal style. Your insides and your outsides match. And when that happens, you guys, it's magical, because you get to exude, it kind of reminds me of when I first started LuLaRoe, and I was petrified to go live. It scared me. I hated it. I always told Christopher, I'm meant to be on the back side of the camera. I'll make other people pretty and beautiful, but I don't want to be in front of the camera. And it was one of my biggest struggles, you guys, for a long time, to hit that red go live button. Like, I did not want to do that. And when I had to have a talk with myself. I love you, Kimberly. I had to sit and think through this and talk about it with myself, and think, why was I so nervous and scared to go live? And when I thought through it, I realized that I was making it all about me, and I was worried what other people were going to think about me and see about me. And instead of, so I realized that I needed to not make it about me anymore. It needed to not be about me, like front facing, and really it was about you guys. It was about who's on the other side, who's on the receiving end. And so I have this little mantra, and I guess I probably still say it in my head I'll hit the live button all day long now, because I have learned, and I was actually sharing this with Amber recently, that my little mantra was, somebody needs me today. Somebody on the other side needs me today. Somebody needs me today. And when I would say that over and over and over in my head, it gave me the motivation and the confidence to push that live button in a way that wasn't out of fear, but out of, okay, this is my opportunity to bring a smile or bring some joy to somebody's life or help somebody out somehow. Oh, Miriam, oh my goodness, see? Somebody needs me today. And so that was what allowed me to get, I'm going to totally cry now. Somebody on the other end is going to, on the other side of this camera, need a little something today that I can somehow share. And so when I made it not about myself necessarily forward facing, like staring at a mirror, because I'm sitting here staring at my own face, you guys, sometimes for me, that was hard because all I started to see was, oh my gosh, I need to wax my mustache and my eyebrows are uneven. And when I stopped looking at this as a mirror, but like as I'm seeing through it and I'm seeing all of you guys, it shifted this fear of going live to loving going live, because it became a community, it became people, it became a way that I can serve other people. And I want this to be like, yes, we're defining that personal style for you, and it does need to be about you, but it's more about how you feel than how you look. Because you're all beautiful, you're all unique. And when you find that personal definition for that, for your own style, that's when confidence steps in, and then it doesn't matter what you look like anymore, because you feel beautiful and you feel confident and you feel ready to tackle the world or ready to serve or help other people. And then it allows you to not take up any of your mental bandwidth worrying about yourself, and you get to then think outward. You get to shift your perspective outward to other people. So I'm going to leave you guys with that today, because that's what I want this to be about. It's empowerment, and empowering yourself to like build the confidence in how you look and feel, so that that's something that it's not a worry anymore in your head. It's not a worry about what are other people thinking about me or how I look. It doesn't matter. If you feel beautiful and you feel confident, then you be who you are. And that's exactly like that little girl that came down the stairs in the tutu and the shiny gold shoes and the hearts and stars that love her, because she felt beautiful and confident, and she went out into the world and did her thing, you know? So let's get back to that beautiful person. Okay. Oh man, Miriam, I love that comment so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. And you're not alone. And I hope that you know that you have a safe community here, and you're definitely not alone. Okay. Kimberly, that's understandable. And I feel like that is definitely a sign of the times. Like that is the era and the generation we live in. And I've been caught up in that before. And now I don't even go look anymore, because it's just, you are beautiful and you are your own goddess. Okay, ladies. Okay, really, I'm at 7% now and I'm going to go, but I hope that you, just took something tonight that you can, I don't know, carry you on into tomorrow, do your homework, and the fun is going to continue. I'm not sure if we're going to do this Monday or Tuesday. Is there a better night for people? And I will tell you, Amanda, guess what? Sometimes that is the perfect place to start. Fake it till you make it. You know what? My Aunt Deanna actually shifted that saying. Fake it till you become it. And it's not faking it. You if you've ever kind of learned about and talked about the law of attraction, when you say over and over that you are going to do something, you're always perpetually going to be in the state of going to do something. But if you state it as you are becoming, or you are it already, that's empowerment, and that is you becoming what it is you want to be. Act as if, right? So fake it till you make it. Fake it until you become it. Act it until you become it. I can't remember. She changed it a little bit to be like, you're not being a fake. You're not being farce, but you are becoming what you truly want to be. Oh man. Oh, that's a bummer. I might have done it when I was in a different time zone. That's why. Well, hopefully this is recorded and it's here so people can watch back the replay. But thank you for letting me know that, and I'll make sure that we get the time right next time. Right, exactly, Kimberly. So sometimes let's get to the core and become it. Become what you want to be. That's amazing, Amanda. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I just got the pop-up that my computer is going to go to sleep soon. So thank you for spending this time with me, you guys. I love and appreciate all of you. And I'm just, you are all beautiful and you're amazing. And I just feel so blessed to have you guys in my life and this community. Like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So, so wonderful. Okay, I love you all. Have a wonderful night. And I cannot wait to see all of your posts. Post a picture of you getting up and dressed and beautiful tomorrow. And then I'll be posting right now your homework, okay? Have a wonderful night, everybody. Love you. Bye.